Welcome everyone. Here we are at the first tutorial of Regolo software settings. After entering the software settings section, a page with 9 chapters appears. In this first video, I'll show you 5 of these: header, office typologies, countries and offices, roles and functions, and staff information. Starting from the first, header. Regolo immediately reminds us that all documents will be created on letterhead. As we'll see later, the chapter header will be modified automatically when the countries and locations data have been changed. The second chapter is Office Typologies. In this case, Regolo automatically gives us 2 options: coordination and local. Coordination meaning the country's reference base. These are usually located in the areas of the main institutional offices, with representation and management roles. With local, we are defining all bases located in strategic positions, usually in the areas with the highest number of projects. One or more operation base reports to the local office. Finally, the operational bases. They provide operation requirements and are logistic mainstay for project activities or an intervention area. Regolo allows us to eliminate them in case we don't have one of these office types, or to add other types in case our structure is bigger. To insert a new office type, for example, type local 2 and click on Add. It will be automatically put on the list. Going on to the next chapter, we have countries and offices. In this case, you have to insert the name of the country you are working in. Once you have inserted it, a little frame will open where you can add more information. The mandatory information to continue the filling out are marked in red. In this case, office location and typology. In case you forget filling out one of the mandatory cells, Regolo itself will remind you to fill them, otherwise you can't move on to the next ones. Please note that in the drop-down menu of the typology, Regolo only resumes the options of the previous chapter office typologies. Another thing that we can notice when we insert the office data, there are 2 additional options: default and header. When default mode is on, it automatically sets all new procedures. The other option changes the first chapter of the page and also all the other documents produced by Regolo. Each option can be changed with the modify key. Remember to change one line at a time, otherwise the program doesn't recognize the commands. So first, we remove the marker on from one option and then insert it on the one we prefer. Another important chapter is that of roles and functions. The program is already set up with 3 roles: project manager, country representative, logistician. As in the previous chapters, Regolo allows us to eliminate or add roles to better reflect your structure base. For example, we can insert an administrator. The last chapter is staff information. It is mandatory to insert all the data as the red cells are reminding us. Also, in this case, the drop-down menu of the roles and function is taken from the data that we have compiled in the previous chapter. Now, if we are going to resume the first chapter header, we'll see that it has changed according to the options that we have headed. And of course, if we create a new procedure, we'll see immediately all the default settings that we have chosen.